Hello, welcome back to my Go Hippie channel. I am so excited because I have another thrift haul for you today. And this was actually at my local Salvation Army. That's the store that I have locally to me here. And before we get into it, I will go ahead and share what I spent. And I kind of have a funny story to share with you guys. Um, so my average cost of goods this trip, I think when I did the math, I'll pop it up here if I made a mistake, but it was about $3.50 each, and I got about 21 pieces, I believe it was, and my total was $71.50. So it was really funny as I was checking out. And again, I didn't really do a lot of comps. I just kind of gravitated towards what caught my eye and what I got excited about picking up. And just from doing this, and I kind of have enough background to know what has sold. Um, like that's what I went by. Maybe I should have spent a little bit more time, but I actually was in a rush and there was a couple of things that happened in the store that prevented me from taking the time to kind of do what I need to do. But I think one of the last finds, I think this might actually pay for the whole fall that I'm really excited about. I'll probably save that for last to show you. And I do have questions on some of these brands, or love to hear if you would have picked up or wouldn't have picked up. And I'm hoping to have these all photographed and listed by tomorrow. So today is Saturday, so by Sunday, and do another video on this specific haul to see what has sold and what has not. But the funny story is, so as she is ringing me up, she knows me very well, and she was like, "Oh, you bought a lot today." And I had never spent, I think my total came to 171.50, and I had stepped away to look at something and came back and wasn't really looking while she was ringing me up. And I was like, that can't be right. And I always get an itemized receipt. So sure enough, when we looked at the itemized receipt, there was one thing for $100. I was like, there's no way that I spent $100. So anyway, I had already paid at this point, and she had gone back. They couldn't really give a credit, so I go in there all the time. I was like, I'm not worried about it. I, can spend this in like 1 or 2 trips. So she just gave me a credit to come back. But anyways, that was a funny story. Anyways, let's get into the haul. So the first item, I picked these up. So I know, so Boston Proper, I remember my grandmother actually used to get these magazines and used to order out of Boston Proper. And it's just a really expensive brand. I actually just sold a dress that was cold shoulder, but I did have it listed for a while. But I think that was due to um, the style. It was a chenille kind of, and I was actually surprised when it sold in the wintertime. And it was that chenille soft material. But these are a size 6, and I wish they were a size 10 because I would definitely keep these. They have a side zip, but the reason I got these, besides being black pants, they have these really pretty side slits that I thought were really, really, really fun. And this could be used, I feel like, career wear or vacation, very quiet luxury-esque. And I could see this paired so well with like a classic white top or very old money aesthetic. So we will see how those do. The next, and I could not find, I started to look for comps of these brand. The reason I picked these up, they looked like brand new, and I think I remember watching a reseller say that this is a good brand, and I could totally be mistaken. If you've had good luck for this brand or know more, please let me know. But these are built, BYLT. Let me show you the tag. Kinetic short, and they just were in really, really good condition, and they were in a good size. And I don't think I could find any comps in the store, but if these don't fit, or if I don't think the comps are good, I'll probably end up seeing if my uncle wants these because I think they're a size. They're a stretch waistband. They look like good quality, and I think it's in the good, like a good time of year to actually list these. Definitely reminds me of like hiking or being outdoors or fishing. So we will see how those do. The next item is this Blue Point denim jacket, 100% cotton. It is a size large. So this is also men's. I just love vintage denim jackets. I think it has a bit of discoloration on the back, but I still think it'll sell. It kind of has that vintage vibe to it. We'll see. And honestly, I picked this up because it reminds me of my great grandfather. He always had a denim jacket. I actually have his in my closet that he used to have. And anyways, I couldn't resist picking it up. I think women actually wear like oversized denim jackets too, so I think it could go either ways. The button is really cool, and I do think it's vintage. They have these stars on them, so we'll see how it does. The next is a great brand. I would call this a bolo, but I think some of their like golf pieces and golf polos do a little bit better in merino wool. This is a linen. This is Peter Millar, and I haven't seen this tag where it says crown crafted. But it's 100% linen. It's this really beautiful light green color, natural. I think it's really great for this time of year. The colors really drew me to this. This is a Tommy Bahama, which I do not think the sell-through rate for this is that great, but there was a lot of factors going for this. It's a long sleeve button down, but this print is just really, really nice with all these colors. It is a cotton, and I think it's a silk blend, and it's an extra large, which I thought was a really good size. So I really was looking at factor stacking when I was sourcing. What's also really nice about this piece, it has the 3 buttons intact. I don't think it was barely worn. Like it looks like it was worn maybe once or twice. Yes. And it's a cotton and silk blend. So very lightweight, really good for this time of year. I know it's Pride Month, but as we're heading towards the end of June, I still think it's a great piece because this probably retailed, I'd say close to $100 new. So the next, this is a definite bolo. I've only found this piece sourcing once, and I actually kept it for myself because I'm in love with the dress. It is so lightweight, love the material. But if you do not know this brand, let me show you the tag. This is CP Shades, and it has this really, it almost blends in with the tag. I think they make a lot of oversized pieces, so this is actually an extra small, which I was super, super surprised. Again, though, it's 100% linen, very beachy, very summer resort-esque. Love that. The next, I picked this up. I've heard really good things about this brand, Livy. It's the athletic version of Lane Bryant. This is actually a plus size. It's a squirt. The reason I picked it up is because it's new with tags. Well, it's kind of new with tags. It has like this on it, but not necessarily the tag. Let me know if you would consider that new with tags, because actually now I'm thinking about it and I don't know. But anyways, it's a squirt. This is really in this time of year. And summer, I think this will perform really, really well, an athletic squirt. So super excited about that. The next item, so I got this because it was like new condition. I did look up or attempt to look up the store that I have that I do most of my sourcing at does not have buggies or carts. I call them buggies. So I have to hold all of these items in my hand while I'm shopping around, and it's really hard to comp and do that and look and say excuse me. So I did the best that I could, but I couldn't resist. I think my store charges $250 for the bras, but this looked to be in excellent condition. I thought it was a good size. It's a 34DD, and it's Aerie, which I do have good luck with the Aerie offline brand. Show you what that looks like. Really happy with that. So this, I did not get this based on the brand. So this store actually has a dollar rack that they kind of collect the older tags or whatever tags are older. They put it in one rack, not all of them, but maybe some as they're cleaning up the store. So I just thought this was a really nice dress. It's a size large. It was a good brand. It's cotton and rayon, and I really like the contrast jean and black print. It's super lightweight. I think this is great for a lot of the seasons. So we'll see how this performs. And again, I kind of threw it in there because it was a dollar, and I might actually wear this once or twice. This is kind of more my style. This I did look at comps for. So this is a Emily and Finn dress, and I think the comps were outstanding. This is an extra large. This looks like new. It has this really pretty novelty print, and I'm hoping to get 35 to 45 for this, but it's these beautiful birds or cranes, it looks like to me, and they're multicolored. Again, it's lined, and it's a great material, cotton. The next item is this Athleta dress. So I think with Athleta, it's hit or miss. I've had really good luck with their skirts. I've sold 2 of the Brooklyn skirt in the last 30 days, so that's really cool. This I got because it looked like new, and it's not a tennis dress because it doesn't have the romper underneath, but it's very lightweight and athletic, and I really, really liked the color. And I've heard that this color, or like colors like this, because we don't see a lot, can do really well. And it has this really pretty like mesh design overlay, and it is a larger size. The next item, speaking of Athleta skirts, so this one is a different material, but this is the Salutation Stash 16.5 skirt, and so it's a softer material, size medium. I might actually keep this if it fits. I haven't decided yet. It's a skirt, but because these are performing well for me, I have sold them in the larger sizes. I think the ones that I sold were like 10s or 12s. This is only a size medium, and it's from, what's nice about the Athleta tags too, it has the year as well inside, but it's summer of 24, 01/24. So a more recent style. And I've heard from other resellers that it really depends on the year for this as well. But I might keep this. We'll see. Haven't tried anything on yet. The next item, so these dresses were actually together and they look like the exact same style, but what's interesting is they're the same brand. So this is La Sarah, 100% cotton. It's small, but I would say it's oversized. And I did look up the sell-through rate. This is a, let's see, is it max or it's like midi. It's ankle. What's really nice about these though is they have pockets. So this print, super boho. I would say cottagecore, lightweight, travel. I can so see this wearing on a vacation, prairie-esque. But I've sold a dress similar, and it was actually with this other brand I'm about to show you, but they look like the same dress. So let me know if you know about that. And the tags actually look similar too. So I don't know if, and this is the Vermont Country Store. This is the one that I've sold before, very similar. It was an elephant printed dress. I don't know if they just paid to brand it, but like super similar style. You have like the, not 3/4 sleeves, but the longer short sleeve. This is a midi length too, and it actually has pockets as well. Super, super pretty. Really excited about those because I think it's an awesome time of year for it. The next I got, I might keep this too. I am undecided so far, but this is a Mindset by XCVI. And I've heard the Grateful Queen talk about XCVI finding a lot of they have a lot of boho pants, I feel like, and free flowing. That's what that brand style is, I would say. And she has really good luck with it. But also she's finding it at the bins. I'm still trying to find the area that I'm great in or good in. Because I don't have a bins location near me, the closest one is probably 3 to 4 hours away. So this I just really liked because it had a contrasting print. I love the acid wash, and then it had striped on the back. So I might wear this once before getting rid of it. I usually wear long sleeves though, so we will see. The next I was really excited to find, this is a J. McLaughlin long sleeve button down. It was in a great size. It's an extra large. Love, love, love paisleys, multicolor, cottagecore, prairie. I believe it is cotton. I don't think it's, yeah, it's cotton and spandex. I know their Catalina cloth in this brand does really well, but I've had good luck with some of their other materials. So we will see. And almost done here. We have, really excited about this. This is a Pineapple Moon 100% silk size medium Hawaiian dress. And I just think this is gorgeous. It has hibiscus on it. That's probably my favorite flower. Super, super cute. I think the sell-through rate, I did look at sold comps for these and they were going for 35 to 40. So that's what I'm hoping to get on this. The next, I got this because of the color. Another reseller that I love, oops, I covered my mic. Another reseller I love to watch is Jan Squared Vintage, and she talks a lot about these colors that are hard to find, and I would consider that being one. This is cotton. I just thought this was a really, really pretty summer piece. I know I've seen this brand at TJ Maxx before. I don't know if they still sell it there, but it's marled size large. So I think this is awesome. I can totally see somebody wearing this in Italy or on vacation or resort. Again, a great time of year to have this. The next item, I think I have 3 or 4 pieces left. So this is Athleta, size 14. It has these ribbed sides. I don't know if you can see with the camera, but really nice. These pants that can be used as professional or active wear, I think perform really well. I don't know that this had the inside tag because I didn't look at what year. And actually it does. So this is actually from July of 23, so only a couple years old. They look to be in excellent condition. Again, bigger size. These probably retailed, if I had to guess, 75 to 100, I would probably guess. And these are just really versatile, so I was excited about this find. It has the hidden back zipper pockets where this lining is covering the zipper, which again, just versatile. That can be worn in the office or athletic wear. The next piece, and I think I heard a reseller. So I got this because it was 100% linen. There was no brand in it, but it was made in, oops, it was made in Cambodia. And this is what the tag looked like. It's this long sleeve. Again, picked it up because it was 100% linen. It has pockets. It's very oversized. I actually tried this on and it fits. And this is more my style. Very login look, simple, solid linen. But when I looked on the inside tag, it looks like the brand is, where did I see it? Muji? Muji, M-U-J-I. And I have not, I don't know if you can see that. It's very, very tiny. Look this up yet, but I think since it's linen, it'll still do well. If you've heard of Muji, please let me know in the comments. I have not had a chance to look it up yet, but I'm really, really excited. The next thing I picked up, and I broke my foot like 2 years ago now, probably, and I've been having some pain on the outside. And the shoes, it doesn't matter what shoes I wear. If you have any recommendations, let me know. Anyways, it's been bothering me. So, anyways, I saw these insoles. Originally, I thought I was going, they're Mendes. Originally, I thought I was gonna, whatchamacallit? Originally, I thought I was gonna resell them, but I actually might try these out first. We'll see. I think these are like replacements for the bottom, and they're kind of, I think they're made to go like underneath your toe, and they have this little heel on them, but they looked like brand new. So, and they smell brand new. So I will report back on what I decide to do with these. I think they probably retail, and I can tell they got them from Amazon. They're 1.5 inch, but we will see. We will see. And these were actually marked at $4. But the last thing, drum roll please, that I found, and I was so excited. So I've always heard that overalls do well. Not only are these overalls, but they are vintage. They are Oshkosh Bagosh by Vestback Union made overalls. I believe they're men's. They're 36 by 28. They have beautiful green stitching, and I think this will pay for the whole haul. So I think I'm going to list these high. I did look at comps. I think there were some sold comps because it is a smaller size. I want to pay attention to that. I'm going to show you the buttons and how cute these buttons are. But I think I'm going to list these at $150, and I might even list them at $175. I was just so thrilled to find these. Obsessed with these green stitching, and these buttons has a 4-leaf clover on them. Anyways, I just was thrilled. Let me show you what that back looks like. And it says Union made. The inside tag, oh, I'm so thrilled. I need to get all of this pictured and photographed tomorrow. So they're 36 by 29, so made in the USA, 100% cotton. I was just so thrilled. I literally, these were hanging in the women's dresses actually, and they must have just been put out, but just so excited. They're in excellent condition. They have this cargo side, and I'm just so excited to find these. And again, if I could get full price, that would be amazing. Really, 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 I think vintage is probably my favorite to find, but really excited to get these all photographed and listed. I'm hoping tomorrow, and then I would like to do a 30-day recap. I need to mark when that is to see when they've all sold and how we did on each item. So, really pushing myself. Eventually, I want to do this full time. If I could, I'm not at the $1,000 a month mark, but if I could get there, we would be in awesome shape. Really, really excited. Thank you for being here. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments on any of these brands that you found. And if you found this video helpful at all, please consider subscribing. And can't wait to put out another video next week. I hope everyone has an amazing 4th of July. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. And ta-ta for now.